Was that not the case before, or that was always the
much
case?
less so. Much less.
Much less so 40 years ago.
Much less.
Really? So you just
Dramatically.
expected whatever you sold, I accepted as a customer.
That's it.
So how do you so how do you differentiate between the speaker that came before you, where he says new? What principles are evergreen, and what principles are changing? What's changing that you have to adapt to?
The way it is done changes. The way it is done. And of course, customers' expectations will change. I tell you a funny story on customer expectation. When I opened the first Ritz-Carlton, at that time, the first plastic card keys came out, which today is norm. This was nearly unheard of. They called them wing cards at the time. And I said, since this is new, we do that.
You were the first.
I was very early. This wing card, and it's a good security piece. But our guest checked in and said, you're a luxury hotel, they give me a plastic piece.
Wow.
So 6 months later, we changed the locks because this silly thing was overwhelming to customer that I would give them a plastic.
Wow, so they saw it as cheap, not as a...
But wait a minute, 3 years later, they said, you give me a hard key, that is very dangerous. What if I lose and they come into my room? So we changed the locks again. Yes, you have to go with the customer. But on the end, it's how I do it. It's how they feel what I'm doing. In the end, I have to tell them I care for you. By that action, they don't know that I care. I just responded. But by me saying friendly, instead of saying hi, hey, saying good morning, sir, how are you today? And tell you with my eyes, I am here for you. I respect you.
Amazing. So the question now, here's a question I got for you. You go from keys to card to what is this? I want a key, back to card 3 years later.
Card, yeah.
Question for you is, who do you listen to? How do you know the right move is to go back to keys and the right move is to go back to cards? Is it the complaining customer? Is it majority? Is it employees? What patterns makes you help you make that decision?
Well, you don't listen to your mother-in-law. That's a study of one. A complaint is also a study of one. You make customer surveys thoroughly ongoing. You have to understand what the market wants. It's not the individual. And that's a bad thing companies do, particularly entrepreneur owners, the billionaire owners. His friend tells him, and then he comes and changes it all because my friend told me. That's a study of one that you just don't respond to. You have to understand what the market as a whole wants.
How do you do that?
By making customer studies. We of course, it was easy in hotel. I had a customer analysis done I knew every month in every hotel in the world what the customer satisfaction was, what the employee satisfaction is, what my economics are, and what my future indicators are. That's the only thing I need to know. The rest I delegate. But if the customer satisfaction intent to return was not there, we then could dig in why into the various studies. And we analyzed if there are in every hotel the same trend.
Got it.
So we know what is there. We then tweak constantly. You tweak so that you keep on serving the customer the way the customer wants to be served.
Like what is AI doing right now to the hotel and hospitality business that some people are using that you'll say I'll never do, and what is AI doing to the hospitality business that you love?
Well, I'm not there. I mean, I'm generationally cannot quite accept it, AI yet. But I'm saying I work with a technical group and we are leader in the technology that is created for hotels.
That's Capella.
No, that is the hotel company. I'm working with a group, KYC, that puts technologies into hotel. So we know everything, and we partially AI. For instance, in AI, I can do everything, but what is happening because of the AI is nearly every brand, larger brand, is becoming a commodity now. It means you check in with your iPhone, pretty soon that's what you do. You check in, you call the elevator, you go into your room, you will check out and so on. That means it is a commodity that offers shelters, sleep. Hospitality cannot be replaced by AI. I still have to have a human being. I would still have, if I was running a hotel, I would do that. But I would have somebody on the front door that says, welcome, and walk to you to the elevator and say, I'm here for you. You're respected here. And not just the AI. But it's driven, of course, the company has to make a 3-month report to Wall Street. So have those people staying in front of, but that's the end of hospitality. But that's why small hotels who do it will be the leader of excellence.
Small hotels?
That do it, yeah.
Because they're able to control more of it?
They will control more of it. And they will be successful because of their hospitality and not just because of shelter.
So then scale is harder today the bigger the company is, because you can't maintain customer service.
You could if you're willing to spend the money for it, but large companies don't because they're pushed by shareholders to make a little more profit.
Who's the bigger company today? Like, that you still look at and say, wow, good for them. Big companies still maintaining customer service. Auberge
is pretty big, becoming big, but there's still attention. Rosewood are still paying attention, customers somewhat. But you see most big names that you know, and I will not repeat the names, are becoming commodities very fast.
Do you, when you stepped away from Ritz, what year was that when you stepped away from Ritz?
Well, I have finished my work with Ritz in 2002.
2002?
Yeah.
And you went to Ritz what year?
1974.
From 74 to 2002?
End of 73, yeah.
The lady that was here, she said something. She said, Ritz went from in 1991 having employee turnover at around mid 50%, and then by the time it was done, it was around low 20%. That's the stats that
18%.
she's given. 18%.
18%.
Right. And
the industry was 120.